I acquired this leather hat at an auction, just part of a box lot. And when I got it home, I saw that it's a Minnetonka Concho hat. And I put this up for $20 and it sold rather quickly. I have so many of these small little die-cast cars that I started to lot them up a little bit. These are all Mustang Cobras. One of them's a dragster, but the others are fairly similar. This one's a Charlie's Angels. Of course, one of the Angels drove this Cobra with the blue stripes. And I was able to get $60 for all 6 of these. This is another one of those General Electric Wildcat suitcase style record players. And this one needed a little work. It had a loose motor, so I replaced the motor mounts, and then these rubber table mounts under here I replaced as well. Put a new needle on it and cleaned up all the electronics, and it works just fine. So I priced it a little higher than I have on these before, and it sold within one day for $150. I bought another addition to my TV antenna collection, and this was an interesting way to pack it. Hopefully it survived okay. And it survived. Not the way I would pack it or prefer to have it sent to me, but it did make it. This one's a real beauty too. Perfect condition. And I made a best offer of $9 and he accepted it. So pretty cheap addition to my collection. This is a woman's 2-piece ski outfit, vintage. Made by Raven. It's got this fleece trim around the pockets and sort of a bib overall type pantsuit. I bought this at an estate sale quite a while ago, a couple of years ago, and I know I got it on the second day of the estate sale at half price. I'm trying to remember if it was $5 or $10, something like that. It's in excellent condition, and I priced it up there over $100, but after 2 years, I finally got a best offer of $55 from someone in North Carolina. Perhaps the recent snow on the East Coast caused someone to splurge on a ski suit. Today it's snowing here, finally. Cover up all the ugliness of melted snow. Again, this sold for $55. Another die-cast model sold. This is a vintage Ertl. And Ertl's a huge company as far as making die-cast models, and plastic models for that matter. They do a lot of tractors and trucks and things like that. I thought the box was kind of cool, but surprisingly, these just don't go for that much. I priced it at $40. And after a number of months, I took a best offer of $30 for it. I picked up this Super Mad Balls Touchdown Terror from at a garage sale. Thought I'd get it for my dog, Norman. He loves to chase footballs. When I got it home, I thought it looked pretty cool and looked it up, and these go for a lot of money. And I think I got it for free out of like the free box at the end of the driveway. Twice Norman has gone into the box I stored this in and took it out, but quickly grabbed it before he caused any damage to it. And I had it priced at, I believe, $50, and got a best offer of $20 for it yesterday, and I've had it for over a year. But I countered with $30, and he actually bought it for $30. This is one of the least expensive railroad books I've sold recently, covering the Great Northern Railway. Autumn 1980 is when this came out. Lots of facts and figures and pictures. And I had this priced at $20 and took a best offer of $15. Although I've had this Creator Lego Race to Build It board game for quite some time, I finally got around to listing it just before Christmas. And it finally sold for $40. And I'm not even sure if it's complete. It's got lots of parts. And I just listed what it had and left it at that. Perhaps I left some money on the table, I'm not sure, but I only paid a few dollars at a garage sale. So $40 was good enough for me. This is a pair of Born leather driving shoes. Got that heel that kind of wraps up behind it. And I've had these for quite some time. Garage sale fine for just a few dollars. I had them priced at $40 and took a best offer of $30 for them. Another one of these digital TV converters sold. This is the RCA branded one. And I found a number of these over the past few years and kind of stopped buying them because they're really long tail, it seems. But they usually only cost $5 or less. And this one sold on Bonanza for just about $30. It's a 6-cup Pyrex percolator, stovetop percolator. And I've had it for quite a while. I picked it up for $5 at an antique store. And the main reason I just hesitated is it's got some damage. It's got some staining and chips on the handle. And the lid, one of the tabs is chipped off there. And it's missing the top metal diffuser. But the pump or stem is still in great shape, as is the rest of the pot. So I finally put it up for 25 bucks and it sold in just a couple of days. Another HO scale boxcar sold. I haven't sold many of these lately, but we're in the middle of winter, good hobby season. And this little pacemaker boxcar sold for $20. A couple more items I just pulled out of a junk box, stuff of unlisted things. And this is kind of an interesting 8-track test cartridge. Actually cleans the head and tests the alignment. And then this is just an extra cleaning cartridge. And for the pair, they sold for $20. This is a print of a drawing by George Werfel of James Hamilton, otherwise known as Jesse James, gentleman from Missouri. And I got this at the auction, just kind of a piece of a box lot. And I've had it for quite a while. I put it up for sale over 2 years ago. And so I just spent about half an hour looking for it, as this was listed before I moved. So of course all the inventory kind of got shuffled when I moved 2 years ago. But luckily I found it. It's in great shape and pretty rare. I don't see any others for sale. It's got some water spots on it, but otherwise great condition. And it finally sold for my full asking price of $50. A couple of HO box cars, or actually I wonder if these are passenger cars, I can't remember. Milwaukee Road, these are sort of a specialized look to them, so they don't have a big audience. And so I priced them at $30 for the pair and took a best offer after probably a year now of $20. This is a pair of GM small block valve covers. I found these at a garage sale and thought I might do well with them, since they're just a little bit chipped up, not from use. They still have the factory gaskets in place and the oil filler cap. But when I got them home, I looked up, they are a dime a dozen. Not a lot of money in these. I paid $5 and just took a best offer yesterday of $20 for them. This is the idler wheel off a Webcore reel-to-reel. Webcore is a really old brand. They used to make wire recorders, and then they moved on to magnetic tape recorders. And somebody posted the reel-to-reel player on Facebook for free. Actually, it was Craigslist for free. And so I went and grabbed it, and it wasn't worth monkeying around with. So I just pulled off maybe half a dozen parts. And it's probably been a year now, and I've sold 2 parts, and both of them were these idler wheels with the little washer and clip there. And but they sold for 20 bucks each. Hiking trails are in pretty poor shape, but I've got my high-tech $2 shock absorbing walking stick. Nothing like fresh snow. Much better trails. Get out of the woods. Come on. Atta girl. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Atta boy. You goofball. A little windy up on top. Oh, Blue, it's only 10 degrees. Come on, it's nice and warm. Do I look cold?